Hi everybody, it's Mercy and I'm back again with another video. This one's just to show you some layouts that I've made. We are currently on winter break and I told myself that since we're on break, I really need to catch up doing all my scrapbooks for the boys. Because I have just kept on doing other stuff and I keep on just doing other projects instead of the projects that I really need to do, which is their albums. Um, so what I decided to do is I used to be a Creative Memories rep way long time ago. And I have these boxes where you keep all your pictures and then they're chock full of pictures. And I have 4, 5, 6 of these just filled with pictures. And I went ahead and I decided I'm just going to take any old one. So I just opened up the first one, saw the first set of pictures, and said, okay, I'm going to scrap them. So these are the first ones that I scrapped. And this is what the completed layout looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it well enough. So here I have Enzo. And the way that I made this is I have bought a gazillion packs of paper and I just went on my shelf and grabbed one. This happens to be the complete boy set from My Mind's Eye. And they still have it. I'm pretty sure that they still have these papers at Michael's. And it's a really nice set. The colors are really, really nice. Very boyish. I'm sure you could use it for girls as well. But very boyish kind of colors and really nice. The only problem is that the colors are, the paper itself is really, really thin. So if you're going to do like a thick layout, you would have to do it on top of a thick piece of cardstock on the bottom, like a piece of craft or something like that. So I knew that what I was going to do is I was going to layer a lot of pieces of paper on top. So that was going to add to the strength of the paper. So I really didn't worry about it. So the way that I did this is at the Scrapbook Expo that I had gone to, there was a company called Kiwi Lane Designs. And I had found this company online a while ago when we went on a Christmas trip up to Connecticut. And honestly, they have like the best templates, like the best idea. I thought it was great. And this is what the packaging comes in. And then these are the templates. Like this one is the photo templates, and they have, I'm sorry for the glare. They have all of these shapes. I'm trying to take it out. And the photo templates are nice because you can just take your pictures and you can put them down on paper. And then you know where you're going to put your pictures, so that way you can do the rest of the layout. It's also good because you can put the template on top of the picture and it'll show you like how much of the picture you can actually cut out of it and see what it is that you want to get on the actual page, you know? So that way you don't have a huge 4x6 picture when in actuality, the only part that you really needed of the 4x6 picture was the 2x3 or something like that. And then since they are semi-see-through, they're translucent so you can see through them. So you can actually position it on your picture. So anyway, I had bought these at the Scrapbook Expo, and when I got them, I also got like this little one of shapes. You can see the shapes right here. They have quite a few, and honestly, I wish that I had the money to buy every single last one of them, because I so totally would. But Janet had seen that had purchased these, and Janet had a system that she had bought way back, and it's Pages by Design. And this company is no longer in business, but she had these and she wasn't going to use them, so she said if I wanted them, I could get them from her. So I went ahead and I bought them from her, and it has quite a few templates. And then for this one in particular, the ones that I used were these two. So it's this one and then this little swirly one that I went ahead and I put on top. So if you look at the paper, you'll see that I have two papers here. I have this polka dot one, and then I have this green square looking like one. So all you do is you take the paper, this template, you lay it down on top of paper, and I just got the polka dot paper. I cut it down at 6, and then I put this template, and then once you have the template down, you just trace the paper, and then you cut it out. So then it's going to give you two pieces, this part and the part that was on the top. So I took one piece on the bottom, one piece on the top. Then you take this piece and you do the same thing. You just put it on top of paper, you trace it out, and then you put it down on your paper. And that's basically it. That's all you have to do in order to get it. So if you see, this one down here lines up perfectly because that's the one that goes here. The only thing with me is that I have to have the ends match. So if you look at the joint on that page, that one matches with that one, and then the bottom, that one matches with that one. And that becomes a little bit weird trying to cut it out because sometimes they don't exactly match. So I went ahead and I did those, and then I put this from the Poinsettia, which is from the nature set that I got from Kiwi Lane Designs here. And then I went ahead and I added that, and then they had this little frame also in that Pages by Design thing, and I went ahead and I cut this one out, and I just made this one a little bit bigger just to frame it. I matted all of my pages on the gray paper because I thought it would match his eyes and make his eyes pop out a little bit more. He was such a cutie. He's still a cutie, but he's such a cutie. I loved them. At this stage, they were so delicious and squishable and huggable. It was great. So anyway, I matted it down here, and I distressed it with that Tim Holtz distressor, and I seriously need to get that Zutter Distress It All, because this becomes very, very messy and very time consuming, and sometimes if you're not careful you can totally rip the paper, especially since it's such thin paper. But as you can see, once I layered the base plus pieces of this and pieces of that plus the mat plus the pictures, you can see that the page itself holds really well. It becomes pretty sturdy because you're making so many layers on top of it. And you don't feel bad using that many papers because, you know, you got basically this big old hanging thing for $10 because it's originally, I think, $20. And you wait until you get the 40% off, 50% off thing, and it becomes a super good price. So that's great. So that is that layout for Enzo. And then this is the layout for Roman. And on that particular day, they only took 2 pictures. They were babysitting them. So I was at work. So this is the layout for Roman. And he was crying. He was not having a good day. And there were only 2 pictures. So since there's only 2 pictures and my pages have to be 2 pages, I went ahead and I put the 2 pictures down, but then I filled up all of this dead space with more papers. So I just grabbed another paper, and then I had enough to make all 4 layouts, because whatever I do for one twin, I have to do it for the other twin. So I end up making 2 2-page layouts for the boys' books. And then later on, here is where the journaling is going to go. And then over here, I could have more journaling, or I'm going to go ahead and put more of those little, little accents on the page. So that's the plan for these 2. So yeah, I had originally tried to film it step by step so that way you could see the whole process. But I was having issues with the camera. At first, it started filming. At first, it wasn't filming. Then it filmed, and then, you know, a little ways into it, it just cut out on me. So I don't know exactly what happened. So I'm going to try again to do that for my next layout, because I am going to continue making layout after layout. So that way, hopefully, I can finish up and catch them up to 7 years old, because the book that I have of them made is up to their 3rd month. and they're already 7. So I really need to get catching up on everything that I have. So anyway, those are the projects that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully you will see me back soon with a step-by-step on how to do them. Have a good one. Bye.